Hello everybody and welcome to The Green Book. This is a gardening game where we are going to be a bear who owns a gardening shop. Yeah. It's by Taptique and it's self-published, so it's an indie title. And let's have a jump in and go to a new save. So, add your first plant to start growing it by clicking the Add Plant button. Hello, Mr. Frog. Let's add our leaf fella. Okay. This room is closed. This room is closed. To shorten the wait time, you can use the acceleration buttons. Okay. I'll play around with those so I can see. Okay, so I need to hold that to water. I see. Okay. Let's speed up the time a bit. Oh, it's growing! We have our first little plant going. So I've got to water these every day, have I? Or several times a day, seemingly. Why is it only up to 40%? Oh, is that's how much we're growing? Sorry, that's how much water there is. Make sure to monitor the time. Oh, it's 3:30. And don't forget to refill the water before the end of the day at 9 PM. As the plant continues to grow and consume water during the night. Okay. To sell the plant for a higher price, don't forget to prune it if it's overgrown. Okay, I just managed that by the end of the day. Perfect. As the day changes, plants consume water in the same way. Try to pour enough water before the end of the day. So far we know how to water a plant. And prune it if it's overgrown. Oh, okay. Lovely. Then I put it in a nice pot. And I sell it. For 14 gold. Oh, lovely. Once you have enough seeds, you can unlock new plants in the Green Book. Okay. Let's not be quite so fast on the old time there. So I could get like a cactus or something. Oh, I see. And to have 9 seed points, I can unlock tentacles, whatever those are. Mushrooms. And that's probably all we get for the demo. So we get cozy leaves, spikes, tentacles, and mushrooms. Unlock 1 new plant. Add a new shelf. Buy a new plant pot. Change the colour of the plant plot. Sell 10 plants. Prune 10 plants. And buy a hat for the bear. Finish the chapter. And I get 50 coins. Cool. I imagine the first chapter is probably all they give you for the demo. But we'll see, I guess. Let's buy a Hugglethorn. Let's speed up time. Let's have a sip of tea. Very nice. Very chill game, this one. Tip jar. I can't have that until I've got 20 more coins. And I need those to buy the plants with as well. Oh, here it comes. The cactus is growing. Probably overwatering it slightly for cactus, but never mind. Certainly the plants in my house don't need this much tending to. Now, I'm imagining you won't need to prune a cactus. Just my take on it. Okay, it's nearly there. Oh, we've got some new leaves on it or something. Ah, look, we've got some seeds. Oh, perfect. Apparently we do have to trim it. Oh, I see. The flower's got a little bit overgrown. Right, I see. Then I can sell it for 18 coins. That's not too bad. So what else have I got to do for my goals? I had goals somewhere, didn't I? Where were they? Let's slow it down. Oh yeah, here we are. So I have not unlocked one new plant. Buy a tip jar, add a new shelf. So I do need to do those things. Oh, it's day 4 now. What? That was so fast. Okay. So how do I unlock a new plant then? Let's have a little look. Okay, I think I need to buy a new cactus and try and get more of these things so I can do that. Can I buy both one of these and one of these? I apparently can. So that's a bit better. I can have more than one at once and that'll hopefully help things along a bit. Oh, I see. So the one I water is whatever's in front of me. I could actually have a third one. Hopefully I can handle that, you know. Just top them up as they go. Well, that's not too bad. They're kind of work. That will be the next one to do, so I'll pop that in the front. I see why a new shelf might be required. And this one. And this one. I'm more watering them because I have nothing to do right now than anything else, but this is very cozy and very cute. And it's definitely the sort of game. There's games that I call background games, and there's games that take your concentration and focus. So say like I'm trying to watch TV. This would be a great one to play while I'm doing that, because I could listen to what's going on and just pay attention to my little water meters. I find things like my Retail Tycoon game, that sort of thing, they do exactly the same thing. You can just play them while you've got other things going on. And I find things like, say, Baldur's Gate 3 or Diablo, you probably couldn't really do a lot else while you're doing those. Certainly can't have a cup of tea. This cup of tea won't go cold like normally they do. But I still think there's a lot of value in showing you guys these sorts of games because they are still very worthwhile. I'm not always in the mood for spending all of my concentration on a game. Sometimes I want to do a couple of things at once. Well, they're getting there, aren't they? They're going to be grown pretty soon. And then maybe I'll be then juggling 4 or 5 different plants at once. That needs a prune. Oh. Okay, so now we need to water everything because it's a new day. Oh, that one could be sold, I think. Oh, I sold it and it had like seeds on it and I needed to do the seeds. Okay. Good to know that that is a thing you have to do manually before you sell the plant. This is where I'm like, this is so cool and so cozy and you don't really have to do a ton. And then it's like, haha! Now you do. Now you've got 10 plants. It's a lot harder now, isn't it, Sheila? Mwahaha. Okay, so now we have 46. Well, I've only got 5 of those, sadly. I could buy 4 cacti and a plant, I think. That's probably my best bet, because they'll sell for more. And then once I get a really good profit in, then we can start to think about stuff like getting a tip jar. I think I'm better off buying more plants than I am tip jars. I wonder what these rooms are going to be about. These ones with the cobwebs. I wonder what that's going to be when it's a fully fledged game. Even with 5, it's not too bad, actually. But I do feel like I've got more to do now. 5 is as many as I can put on a shelf, so it was probably a completely wise idea to do what I did there. I will need new shelving pretty soon. Let's speed things up a bit, shall we? Seeing as I'm so confident about how amazing I am at, like, keeping on top of these waterings. Although when it comes to pruning, I'll slow it down, I think. Oh no! New day! Slow it down because these are starting to get ready now. Right, so some of these need a good prune. We've got plenty of these now. I can definitely unlock the new plant at this point. So let's prune them. And sell them. And prune them. And sell them. And prune them. Sell them. To be honest, you make quite a good, on those ones that cost 6, you make quite a good profit on those. Compared to the ones that cost 10 and sell for 18. Okay, I have pruned 10 plants. Well, that happened faster than I thought it would. So I think now we can go into the book and start to open up the tentacles. Okay, I have unlocked 1 new plant. Wants a seed dweller. I need to have 2 seeds to buy it. It looks like there might be like variations that I can unlock of these. Oh yeah, there are. So I can unlock like a different variety of that. Vedantia, unpretentious plant whose leaves resemble Valentine's Day valentines. It requires moderate watering and special love. Oh, cool. Very nice. Alright, so obviously I want to buy the new plants. And then a couple of the other ones, I would say. Maybe another one of those if I can. Oh, no, we're out of money. Okay. Let's speed it up a little bit and wait for them to drink all the water. No, it's the next day. I always worry a bit on the next day because obviously all the water gets drunk. So I have to sort of make sure they're all watered and then I can turn the speed up a bit more. It's definitely starting to take more of my concentration now though. But it still isn't giving me something that I've got to focus on in the way of like a story or anything like that. It's more like putting clothes onto a hanger or mining a rock or something like that. It's along those lines. And like I say, those sorts of games are much, much better because you're not having to listen to like speech or anything like that. So they're much better for doing alongside watching a stream or watching a television program. A telebelly. I don't know what I was saying there at all. So that one could do with a prune and then it gets sold. These ones are the same, so that one needs a prune and then it gets sold. Oh no! No, no, they ran out. Oh, that was so close. They almost ran out of water then. Okay, let's give that one a prune. We can then sell it. For however much we get to sell it for. I'm actually really enjoying this. Some of these games, like where they make you grow plants, I've done them before and they've kind of been a bit rubbish. I've not shown them on the channel because of that. Because I try not to show you things that I think are rubbish. There are games out there that I have recorded and you've never seen because they were not quality. Right, that doesn't need to be pruned. Nice. Oh no, 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 no. It's only 86% grown. Okay. We don't want that. We want to water that one then. I wonder if I can buy some more of those. They seem to sell for a very good amount of money. I'll give that a bit of water and I'll swap it with this guy. And that needs a prune before we send it out to the big wide world. I'd like to buy a new one like that as well. Alright, this one needs to be sold. 64. That's a good price. We've got lots of money now. So I feel like we're at a point now where I definitely could buy myself a tip jar. I'm just going to buy as many Kraken vines as I can. Okay, I think that's probably as many as I can. So we'll just water and then I'm going to go and buy myself a tip jar. There we are. So hopefully we'll get some tips now when we sell the plants. Fingers crossed. How much is a shelf? 44 or 180 or 320. So I guess we're only allowed a certain amount of those. So these take a while to grow, but they are like so worth it. And it's not so hard to grow a few of them at once either. Once I sell these, I'm going to get some more types, I think, of plants. Gotta unlock them all. So I need to add a new shelf, buy a new plant pot, change the colour of the plant pot. Huh. Okay, so I changed the colour of the plant pot. Now I need to buy a new plant pot. Ah, there's all sorts of different colours I can buy. And different plant pots I can get. Okay, cool. What else is in the shop? Gotta make sure I keep watering though. You can't let that go by the wayside because I'm shopping. No, no, no. So we've also got a hat for the bear. Okay. Fantastic. And glasses for the bear as well. I think that's very important to know. I wonder if it'll sell for more than 65 because it has a cool funky pot. We shall have to see. I definitely want a new shelf soon. And we can have more plants to look after at a time. And to worry about when the day changes. One of them's ready by the looks of it. Nice. I'm just going to water it for now. Get everything watered up and then I'll do my trimming. Beautiful. That's 64. Nice. Sell those ones. That one's nearly done, so let's bring that in for a trim. No, 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 no. Back, 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 back. We want that first. Now we trim. Okay, now we sell. I want to know if that one is, if you can sell it for more, because it has a funky, fancy pot. I almost said fanky then, which is like half funky, half fancy. You can use that for any new slang you want, okay? Yeah, I hope that it doesn't already have a meaning that's terribly rude. Right, so anyway. Let's sell this one. It's still 64 though. Probably because... Oh! You don't die. And you don't die either. It's really easy to let them die while you're trimming them. It takes a minute to do that. Especially on the fastest speed. I imagine I'd slow the speed down a bit if I had lots and lots and lots of plants. Okay, I'll quickly sell you before... Okay, so I've got 325 coins. So what can we do with that? Can we buy new plants? I do need to add a new shelf and buy a new plant pot and a new hat. But I would also like to like unlock most of the plants that I can. So we've got 3 mushrooms, 2 more tentacle things, and another spike thing. So I'm going to unlock the bite bush. And that's 32. I don't think that one can be unlocked until that one's unlocked. And the mushrooms take 40, so we need to grow more. I've got a lot of money, so I think a shelf would be the next thing to do. Ah, a couple of short shelves over that side as well. Nice. And then maybe get one of these. Bite bush. Stick that on the shelf for a minute. Got anything in the tip jar? 30's worth of tips. Well, that's not too bad, actually. Got one of those guys. Let's get one of these guys. Got one of these guys. Got one of these guys. I'll get one more of those. I slightly overspent on the shelving, but never mind. That's the way the She-Lab does things. Right, let's slow it down a touch. And start watering everything. Yeah, we're definitely getting into a groove now, aren't we? definitely a lot easier with one pot versus like 8 of them. Right, now we need to absolutely slow it right down. That should make a good amount of money when we sell all of these plants, hopefully. $73, $74. It's 10 in the morning, so it shouldn't be too bad. Okay, we can slightly speed it up now. Everything's watered. And then slow it down once they're ready, which they're about to be. So let's... Okay, sell you. Sell you. Sell you. Sell you. Water you. Trim and sell that one. Cactus. Okay. Sell. That needs the water. That one's nearly done. Okay, we can speed things up a touch. Oh, I got some tips. Only a tiny bit of tips though. I like to sell the whole... I know it's probably easier, faster or more efficient to buy new plants. But I like to let one batch go before I start buying another one. Next day, need all the water. One sells for 28. Then we can speed stuff up a little bit. That was a harder cut. Interesting. You can prune them while they're, before they're completely ready. If they need pruning, they need pruning. So that was another 3 of those seeds. Wonderful. Okay, let's sell that then. What else did we have on our list of things to do? Buy a new plant pot and buy a new hat for the bear. Okay. Have a cap or a cozy crown, sunny straw, a chili bucket, or a shade pan. I think I'm going to give you the baseball cap. And buy a couple more plants. At the moment, I think I'm still saving up. I need 32 to unlock that one. And I need 40 to unlock that one. So that's going to take a lot. I don't know if I'll be able to get those done. I will try my best though. The way to do it though would be to buy a few more plants. Maybe a few of those because I don't have a ton of money right now. Waiting for that one to be ready. I don't know if I want to increase the speed a little bit more. It's nearly 9 o'clock though, so we need to make sure everything has full water. Okay, we're doing alright there. So that has some seeds on it. I would sell for 64. I'll water everything. There's part of me, right, that playing this game, I don't know why. It's kind of crazy, but bear with me on this one. I want to go to a garden centre and do Christmas shopping. Is that like just a British thing mostly? Like, that you go to the garden centre to do your Christmas shopping? And it has all sorts of stuff. Like, garden centres in Britain are like crazy. There's so much interesting, weird stuff there. Most of them have really good cafes too. Like, especially the Dobbies ones. They have really good cafes. Not sponsor, not ad. That's what I used to do. I used to take my car in for an MOT, and it was a little way away. It was like closer to my work than it was to my home, and so if I'd go to get my car MOT'd, I'd go sit in the garden centre cafe for like a couple of hours while they did it. Yeah, and it was pretty tasty, to be honest. Right, I think some of these can be sold now. End of day, no. Ow. I cut it wrong. Will that affect the price? Doesn't seem to, so that's fine. That's me trying to, like, save time. I shouldn't save time. I should just do the thing. Because it shifts about between cuts. 51. Now buy a whole load more. Okay, not many of them had seeds on them. We're only up to 23 seeds now, so I don't know which ones have the most seeds, if anything. I wonder if it tells you anything about that. That might be how many seeds it'll give. 1, 2, 2, 3. The bite bushes are best. So I'm thinking, let's get loads of bite bushes. Got a good amount of money as well. So basically we should just go for whatever is the most seed producing plant. Okay, so that is as many as I can do. But that's okay, because when I sell them, I'll make a big profit and I'll be able to get a whole double shelf full. And then we'll have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21 seeds, which should then be enough to open up one more plant. So we'll get a plant opened per round, basically. I can cope with that. These are not too bad for the water either. On the 18th day. I wonder if there's a day limit to this. Everything watered. Again, like I say, it's not too bad. It's so relaxing. I could sit here and do this for ages, especially if there's a lot of plants to unlock. And especially if there's more stuff to do in these side rooms. I don't know what's going to happen with those. But it's a cozy, cozy little game, this. And we love the coz. Is that even a word? I'm just in a making up word mood today. I made up, what was it? Fanky, which is half fancy, half funky. And now I've made up Coze, which is like short for cozy in a really cringy way. It's like when your dad tries to make up slang. Okay, some of these are getting quite low. But they're looking quite good. They're looking like they're nearly ready to roll. Let's go, plants. Man, they all need pruning now. Get them all watered and I'll start pruning. And these ones are not easy to prune. They're quite a bit of a smaller pruning thing on them. Lovely. So I think I can sell that one straight off. And I can sell that one straight off. And these ones down the bottom here are going to need a prune. So let's just take the... Oh! That was a bad time for it to be day end. Get them souls. Let's get them a little bit topped up with water as well, because I'm worried that while I'm pruning, everything's going to go amiss, but... Seems like if you mess it up, you only just have to do it again. It doesn't mess the plant up. It's not like you accidentally cut off all the flowers or something. So that's quite nice. A very She-Lab thing to do, cut off all the flowers. And I wouldn't be doing it to be edgy like Wednesday Addams or something. I'd be like doing it because it was an accident. Yay, that was a good time for the end of the day. Fantastic time for end of the day. Right. So, we've got 44 now. I just slowed the time down a touch. I want to be in the green book, don't I? So, shall we open up the mushrooms? So they are rare flowering fly speckers. 58 to unlock the next mushroom. Or we can try and head for 32 to unlock the next set of tentacles. So it's still these guys are the winners for the amount of the bite bush, for the amount of seeds you get. The mushrooms only give 2, I think. Or do they? Let's have a look. Let me check. Make sure I'm telling you right. Oh no, the shrooms do 3 as well. So, yeah, we could do shrooms. Okay, yeah. Well, we can have those. However, I might run out of money. So let's mostly do the bite bushes. Yeah, we ran out of money anyway, but that'll do for now. Yeah, speed it up a touch. Keep an eye on the time. If it gets to like 7 o'clock or so, and I'll just water everything. I'll slow it down and water everything, I think. They're quite good for keeping their water though. Anyone else also, as well as wanting to go to the garden centre, I also want to like decorate my whole house in orange right now. I keep seeing like vloggers and influencers and things on reels and all the things that get shoved in your face on a daily basis. But I keep seeing stuff like that, and it's all like pumpkin this and orange that, and make everything look like autumn leaves. Buy this pumpkin candle. When you do games like this, it shows my real personality, doesn't it? Like, all the actual, like, shower thoughts that go through my head on a daily basis. Okay, so we are at... Some of these are growing faster than others. Oh yeah, because those are the mushrooms and they grow slower. Okay, that is fine. Let's just speed it up. And just before 9 o'clock, we'll do a little bit of a top-up water. The mushrooms seem to go through water quite fast, actually. The bite berries are quite good though, for the amount of seeds they give you. And honestly, what is limiting me right now is the seeds. I say I'll just do a top up just before, but actually I'm just doing it as I go along apparently. Because why not? Getting on for 9, so just make sure the mushrooms are really topped up because they seem to be very, very thirsty little plants. Okay, not too bad. It's nearly ready. I will slow it down for the pruning stage as I always do. Just coming up now. So we've ended up on 25, but we've still got the mushrooms to go, so okay. And it looks like there's going to be fertilizer at some point, but I don't know whether that's in yet. I certainly haven't come across it so far. Might be one of those, we'll do it in the full game things. Do that one next because this water is running out. I don't know whether it matters on a fully grown plant whether the water runs out. Don't really want any of my plants to die though. These mushies need a top up. And I'll do this one. I get this horrible reputation as someone who doesn't like water my flowers before I sell them to my clients. I'll blame it on the bear. It's all the bear's fault. The bear did it. Yep. Never trust a bear in a green hat. Okay, so this is all the selling done nearly. Perfect, and the mushrooms are just getting grown. So I think I'd like to purchase a different kind of pot. What kind of pot shall we have? Maybe a round one like that. Well, that was one of my goals. Ah, the frog croaks if you click on him. Does the bear do anything if you click on him? No. I'll buy some more mushrooms. These ones are nearly ready to sell, so I'm just going to top up their water because it's getting close to the end of the day. And I'm just going to speed things up a little bit. And drink some more of my tea. I said with great confidence at the beginning of this that my tea would not go cold. But it's getting there now. It really is. Just get through this early morning watering cycle. on high speed, it's actually hard to get through all of these like quite thirsty plants in one go. So far, no pruning required for the mushrooms. I don't know whether that'll happen as they head towards 90%. Yeah, absolutely did. You know, it's like, oh, maybe they'll need pruning at 90%. That was exactly when they needed pruning. Oh, it's very easy to prune mushrooms, apparently. Okay, let's slow it down. That needs to be sold. No, we need to take the seeds off it first. Then we can sell it. Take the seeds off that one. Give that one a quick prune as well. Lovely. Sell you before you run out of water. I'll do the worst ones and then I'll turn the speed back up. I do like that, like, unlike certain other gardening games I've tried, that this one keeps you busy all the time and it's quite simple. So definitely one of my top games of this ilk. I've had ones where it's been more of an idler and it's more like, yeah, you do your gardening while you're doing something else and you just wait 10 minutes for them to be done, and I'm like, nah, I'm not here for that. I don't mind like semi-idle, but like that's too idle. Okay, and another day is done. We're on the 26th day now already. Good grief. Didn't that fly by? Didn't that month fly by? I really want to get all the plants though. I know it's probably more than I'm really meant to do for the demo, but I want them all. I've got to catch them all, like. Gotta collect all the plants. Or I failed. Okay. On 31. This one needs 32. Oh, the next plant that gets 100%. We are there for it. Okay, so they need watering again. I'm really glad this bear doesn't get angry at, like, constantly having to water plants. Oh, it's nearly the end of the day. 27th. Okay, they're kind of nearly done now, though. So this will allow us to... Oh, and they will need pruning. Of course they do. Sell that one. I'm going to water that one. I'm not going to prune, I'm just going to water for now. I'll prune them before I sell them. Wonderful, 49. I don't really need the extra, like, cash. Well, I suppose I kind of do. No. No. We're going to have no water on them now. The days go by so fast. Probably when I'm doing things like that, I should slow it down. On actively doing the pruning cycle and stuff like that, you should slow it down. And when you're, like, doing other stuff, just letting it grow in the background, then that's when you should speed it up. And the last one. Quickly prune it before I need to water it. Done! Lovely. Right, so we've got 49. So I can do 32 on that or 58 on that. So I feel like I want the next vine along. The dragon bloom, a real exotic dragon. That sounds fun. That gives me 3 seeds as well. I don't know how many of these ones, whether these ones will give me 4. Some of them, potentially. I've got 17 left. I need to get up to 58, I would say. Okay, so the way to do that, I think, is going to be by using the bite bush, because they are the cheapest way of getting, and probably one of the quicker ways of getting 3 seeds. So I feel like that's the way I'm going to go for this one. And I think I'll have enough to fill all the shelves. Now that'll be quite a challenge for me. You might have to play around with the speed settings a bit just to make sure that that works. Maybe I will do one of the new ones. Just for funsies. Do we... How come I'm not allowed a third one? Oh, right, I see. You're only allowed as many as will fit on the shelves. Minus one in front of the bear. Right, okay. Right, I think we can speed it up a little bit. And then maybe slow it down in the morning. I think these will be good overnight, actually. Yeah, totally. I'm not sweating. What do you mean? I can't stop watering them. I can't stop. Okay. I think they probably will be okay, but the ones that I watered prior to the night turning over will be more okay. We're just about keeping up with it. Let's get that one next. I want to do this as quickly as I can so we can get all the seeds. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. So that'll be 30. 39 seeds, I think, plus 17. I think we'll have our 50. I think if we get a seed off every plant here, if we get 3 seeds off every plant here, we'll have enough to open up another one. Assuming everything doesn't die. Okay, I'm going to slow it down a little bit now. They're all getting close to needing pruning as well. I thought I'd done some of I'd planted some dragon blooms. These all seem to be bite berries. How do I manage that? I don't know. I'll get some of those next time. I think we're going to want at least one more round. Okay, let's start trimming them. It's on slow, so you don't need to worry. Okay. That one needs a water as well. Be careful not to try and sell them. I'm just trying to get ahead on the pruning here. Okay, so they are starting to mature. sorry, a trim before I sell. That one could just be sold. That one could just be sold. That one could just be sold. Right, all the rest of these need to be trimmed. Yeah, I knew I'd get over 50. Very nice. So I think we can now get, I'm pretty sure we've got enough to open the next, I think the next mushroom. Oh, no. Getting too excited there. Just need to do my pruning and then we can have a look at that. Okay. Sell. And sell. And prune this one. I'll have quite a lot of money, I imagine, from the back of this. Yeah, we've already done 700. That's not bad going. Oh no. Luckily they survived. I was worried that like I hadn't watered them well enough before the end of the day. I hadn't realised that was sneaking up on me. Despite the fact it's on slow. But so far we haven't killed a plant, so that's good. I'm not promising that won't happen, but so far it hasn't. Please don't tell me it's going to be 58. I've got this feeling it'll be 58. Oh, it is! I need 2 more. Oh, I'm so sad. What grows really... do any of them like grow faster than others? That only gives me 1. Oh! If I grow a certain amount, I get notes on it. This plant's not typical of the local forest, which suggests that some traveller accidentally brought the seeds of this beautiful specimen in on his boots. Looks like a cactus, but is a carnivorous plant. Be careful with him. Does not require abundant watering. A member of the forbidden forest, extremely aggressive, attacks anything that moves. You must be very brave to bring him into the house. I need to grow 3 more kraken vines and 20 more dragon blooms. Oh, well, I'm going to do that then. I'm going to get their notes up. And I need to grow how many of these guys? 8 more of those. So how about 8 of those? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 3 of these guys. Yeah. Are there any others that I want the notes for? This one, I need 20 of those. So let's just get 3. And then the next round I do can be all of those. Sounds like a good plan, right? Okay, let's speed it up a bit. I love that I'm finding new ways of new little bits and bobs to do like all the time. It's great. I'm having so much like I say, I've had disappointments with games like these before, but this one has totally changed my mind on it. I'm having a fantastic time doing this. Okay, there is a lot of watering to do. I will admit that though. Oh no, one of them was like really low. Ooh. Let's just slow it down. I like to play with fire here. Clearly. That guy's actually really low. But Yeah, it gets a lot more interesting when you start to have many, many plants on the shelf. Like when you start off with your one free plant, it's kind of like, oh, this is easy. And then it's like, oh, lots of managing of water to do. That one. And that one. I'm trying to do it in order of which I think is the lowest. And there we are. Up to like 80% on these ones that are faster to grow. And then I'll try and work out what else I want to put on the shelf. Probably some of those dragon roots or whatever they're called. That'll probably come in next. Some more of those. They're slow growers though. They're very, very slow to grow. Whereas these are very, very fast. So I'm going to get my blurb on them very, very swiftly, I imagine. I'm just going to turn it up a little bit. Oh, actually, time to turn it down because it's pruning time. Now what you've got to do is in between the prunings, you've got to keep an eye on all the watering. It'll be very easy, and then you've got to also keep an eye on the time. It'll be very easy to mess that up. Although I am on slow mode right now. So obviously you want to be on slow mode. Okay, I can now unlock my secondary mushroom thing, so let's just prune this one and sell it. And then just go through and sell all the ones that have already been pruned. Take the seeds off that one. Do with a little bit of water because we're at 8:45. Phew. Okay. I will just quickly prune these. Again, slow mode still. We are dealing with a lot of plants at once now, so I don't begrudge myself a bit of a slower pace. Water, and then I'll speed it up a bit. Actually no, we'll then water and then I'll leave it in slow and I'll go and have a look at what other plants I want to do. I'll empty the tip jar as well. Add a bit of money in it, didn't it? Wow, okay. So I've got 3 plants to get. Let's have a little look. If I finish chapter 1, will that be the end of the demo? I'm not going to risk that. I want to buy all my new plants. I've only got 2 more to go after this, so... A capsula, that gives me 4. So that's definitely worth doing. And the shroomer I need to do another 12 of. And these I need to do another 20 of, so... Yeah, maybe I'll do another few shroomers. I need 12 of them. 7, 8. That's 9. I'll need like, oh, I think it's 8. I'll need like another 3 or 4 then. Water these guys. And then I feel like I could turn it up to 3 for a little while. I find it easier to look at all of the watering bars if they're all on the shelf. I don't like having one in front of the bear for some reason when it's like doing that. Slow it down. Give them their pre-end of day water. One is done. As is that one. Okay, so let's take the seeds off of it, give it a quick trim. And off you go to a deserving home. Lovely, and you can do the same. Just in time for the end of the day. Wonderful. Again, I will be watering these before I turn the timer up. I don't want to lose any plants. That's the main thing. Like, even if I do waste a tiny bit of time, it's better than ruining my plants. Ready to sell. Now turn the timer up there. Okay. Just about keeping up with it. Oh yeah, I'm just going to turn the time down a second, and I want to go and read my little blurb I've got now. So stick that back on the shelf. So legend has it that the leaves of this plant are the souls of lovers' hearts, once stolen by Cupid. That was worth doing a round of planting to read that, right? So far, I've got this one and this one fully unlocked. This one and this one fully unlocked. The tentacles, I've got the first one unlocked, but not the dragon bloom. And I don't have the mushrooms, any of it unlocked. So we shall work on that. And probably by the time I've unlocked the notes, I'll have enough seeds to unlock the remaining. So that one at 86 is actually the highest. It's actually the highest amount of seeds I need for anything. You wait, I'll be like, yay, we unlocked all of the plants and all of the notes. And then it's like, haha, chapter 2. No! I was banking on there not being a chapter 2. I don't think there will be. I think chapter 1 is plenty for a demo, to be honest. I don't think they would be that generous with me. We've already been playing for over an hour. Okay, so speed it up a little bit and wait for the night to fall. Some of those plants are very thirsty. But I think I can keep going with them without having to slow it. So let's try. Obviously, if I see anything getting dangerously low on water, I will try and slow it down. Those dragon blooms, the water state, they're not too thirsty. It does tell you, I think, in the green book whether they're thirsty or not. So that might be something to take into consideration when you're choosing what to grow. If you're not particularly working towards a goal like I was. Get these lowest ones and then I'll prune the other one. I say that, I'm going to have to water all of them because as I'm watering them, they're just getting lower and lower. Oh no! I'm going to slow it down. It's overwhelming me a touch, so let's just slow it. That one can be sold immediately. It's overgrown. Oh. Well, I will prune it again. I thought I already did that. Better? Yes. Half price if it's overgrown. Not accepting that. No way. So I've got some space on the shelves now for a bit of a something more. So I might put some... I think I needed like 4 more shrooms. So maybe that's what I'll do. And then that should be enough, hopefully, for the book. And then I need 18 more Dragon Bloom. And 25 more Capsula. So we'll work on those once we've worked on the mushrooms. Could have one more. Am I gonna? Probably not. Right, let's speed it up a bit because I'm now on top of all the watering, which is very nice. Oh, that's a good back click there. One of the leftover things from my slip disc. Sometimes need to give it a good old click. Other than that, it's actually doing very, very well. Alright, all of these need cutting now. Let's slow it down because everything's a bit messed up. Okay, so you can be sold straight away. Let's get rid of the ones that can be sold. Time. Everything's just gonna be... Oh no, one died! Oh no! Oh no, 2 died! Quick, 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 quick. And these ones over here. Oh no, another one died. Oh, this is terrible. Oh no, they were fully grown ones as well. That sucks. Ah, I have been doing so well for so long on managing the timings on those. Okay, well, let's prune you. And let's have a look at how many more. So we've got 4 alive and kicking at the moment. And I needed 6 more. So 2 more, I think, on top of the ones that are growing there. I'm very sad about that. I mean, I've got plenty of money to replace them at least, so that's a good thing, right? So sad. So I think I'm just going to look after these ones until they're ready, and then I'll move on to the next thing that I need. So I think I need 70. So the part of me that's like, oh, I don't need to water them before I prune them. No, that instinct was completely right. The weird thing is, it actually wasn't the end of the day that did it. It happened during the day while I was trying to prune. Yeah, these mushrooms are thirsty, so we'll just do less of them at a time. And we should be fine then. Right, so just while these are... Actually, I'm not going to take my eyes off them. Just while these are doing their thing. I need 86 and 70. Okay. And we're nearly there with the 70. So we'll have 3, 6, 9, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 3, which is 18. So 4 plus 8, it'll be 52. 62. We won't be quite there at the end of this one, but maybe the next one. I think we might have 2 more cycles to do. No! And it's probably better just to top all of them up a tiny bit rather than try and do all of them all the way as well if you do want to keep it going fast. If they're all very close to dying, just top a tiny bit of water into them. Ugh. Okay, we are full. They are all done. They're all full. Phew. They take ages to grow as well. They're taking so long. And they're using so much water. We're on day 40. Wow. A month and a half now. Right, so we're at the pruning stage. One of them's ready. But it also needs water, so we're gonna just water them. Right, that one there can be sold straight away. That one there can be pruned. And then sold. That one there can be watered. That one there can be watered. That one there can be watered and pruned. And sold. Pruned and sold. You are kidding me. The days are so fast now. Put a bit of water in that one. They're nearly there though. And that should be all of the mushrooms we need to do. That one's ready now. Right, so I think that is the mushroom part of the book done, right? Yes, you need a special day in your calendar to catch them blooming, but it's worth it. So I need 18 dragon bloom. I can't yet unlock these. So I think dragon bloom is what we're going to do. And then we'll do capsula. Yeah. But we need 18 of them. Gosh. I wish I could do like more than one at a time purchases. I do have another shelf I could buy, but So I need 18. I've got 5, 10, 13 there. So I'll need to do another 5. And then we'll start on the other plant. So probably 2 or 3 more grows. Oh, these are way better for water. I think they're slower growing, but they're just easier to keep the water topped up. She says, and then finds it really hard. It's hard when you're dealing with 13 plants at once, which is why I haven't put the other shelf in yet. I might do though. I've got enough money for it. And for like a better hat for my bear. And for some spectacles, so you can see better. Go on then, I'll put the last shelf in. Because I can. So do I go up to 16 of these? Am I crazy? Yes. There goes 9 o'clock. Okay, so I'm going to slow it down because a lot of these are going to need a lot of water. And then once they're watered, I will speed it back up. So we're a third of the way through. This is going to be quite a long grow, several days, I would say. And then I will grow however many are remaining of these, and I'll grow the other one, the cal. Let's see, what's it called? The capsula. We'll be doing some more capsula as well. And I expect by the time we've grown all of the capsula, then we'll be able to unlock the next, well, probably by the time we've done all of these, actually, we'll be able to unlock the next thing. And by the time we've done all of the capsula, it'll be time to unlock the thing after that. Whether I bother going through the remaining 2 to unlock their words, I don't know. We'll see. We're already on an hour 23 though, so I think this video is going to go over just for getting everything unlocked like I want to, so. Let's speed it up. I'll keep watering while it's at high speed though, because I may as well limit the risks of dead plants. I am finding these easier to manage though. I always get really worried because it's always a plant that's kind of low on water right at the beginning of the day. I'm like, oh no. I've been watering these guys all day and they're gonna die. Okay. I think I'm just about staying on top of them. When it comes to pruning though, I'll have to slow it right down. And probably do waters in between the pruning sessions. Because a lot of these are going to be ready at the same time. And we do have a fully unlocked shelf system here. Okay, we've got to slow it down because it's coming up to night and some of these have not got much water in them at all. Get that one before the end of the day, I think. The rest should be okay. Okay, and before I turn the speed back up, we're going to just water these ones. It gets kind of crazy. This is 16 plants now. So it's getting kind of crazy. In a like really relaxed, chill music kind of way. Gotta be careful of that plant because you can't see it so well behind the bear's arm. Come on, we're nearly there. Ribbit. Okay, I think we can go faster for a little while. The one thing I find is it's hard for me to dissociate the percentage numbers under there with the amount of water in the pot. I don't know if that's a me problem. Probably. That's the sort of thing that sounds like a me problem. Okay, we're at 90%, so we're in pruning mode now. So I'm going to slow it right down in the morning. Okay, so just going to water the worst ones. And then start my pruning. Wonderful. Right, so cut, 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 sell, cut, 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 sell, cut, 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 sell, water. Water, water. These ones up here, water, a little bit, cut, 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 sell, and this one here. I might just get away with not watering that one. Sell. Sell. And then I'll just have those 3 on the top shelf there to do. Cut, 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 sell. 3 more. Well, that certainly went better than the mushroom batch, didn't it? What was I even doing there? just thought I'd hack at the plant a little bit, you know. Okay, and cut, 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 sell. Okay, tip jar emptied. So we're at 2,000 now. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna go and have a little look at how we're doing in the book. So let's see. So 5 more to decipher the book's notes. So I need to get 2 more dragon blooms, and then 25. So I'll just fill it with the other one, with the capsula. So 2 more dragon blooms. 1, 2, and then just capsula all the way. We're at 1 hour and 30 now, so We'll just try and unlock the rest of them. I think that's all of them. So we've got 10, 11, 12, 13 capsular and the rest of the dragon bloom. So we'll be able to see in a minute what they're all about. So I'm just going to prune these. Okay, got more seeds. We're on 110, that's not bad going. Okay, sell those and then I'll cut those and then we'll start watering again. And once everything's a little bit better for its water, I will sell... No, I won't, I will speed it up. Okay, so I'd like to buy 3 more of these guys. I'll be a bit behind, but it's fine. And then start watering. So we've got 16 growing. We need 25. So we're going to need to grow another 9 after this batch. But I would say that if we manage to unlock the next set, I might not worry about unlocking all of their words. You guys can do that if you play the demo or if you play the full game. This was so chill. I could just do this for hours. Right, so. Now I've done that. We've got room for 1 more. No, we don't. That one goes up there. Right, so. Now then. Into the book we go. We have enough to open up this final vine. A glow hug along the coast on the edge of the coastal magic forest. You can find these beautiful flowers. I need to grow 30 of them. I don't think I'm going to have time. I may have time to do the capsula. But that would be about it, I think. So I'll do the capsula. We'll unlock that final one for 70. The capsula, you get 4 per, so 16 times 4. We should have enough once these are all grown to unlock that final plant. And then I think I would say that we are as done as I'm going to be with this one. Could spend another half an hour finding out all of the different descriptions, but I don't think we're going to do that this time. All nice and watered. We've got a little while till evening, so I think we're okay at the moment. Okay, so we just need to do that top shelf very first thing. I need to slow it. I'm not watering fast enough to keep up. Sometimes that happens after an overnight stint, you know. Sometimes I just can't keep up with that very fast. A very fast pace that they are drinking the water at. Great stuff. And we'll just do that lower shelf, and then I might turn the speed up again. They're halfway through their cycle, so just get that one that's really low. I think these capsulas are a little bit thirstier than the dragon roots. I'm finding certain batches a little bit harder to do than others. So I think, like, it does say in the book, like, this is not particularly thirsty. Moderate watering, special love. Wants a sea dweller, a real exotic dragon. That sort of thing. So yeah, it tells me some of them how much their watering capacity is, and others it doesn't say anything. Does it have like any stats in that book? No, it just tells me how many I've grown and how many seeds you get off them. Come on, it's nearly night time. We've got to get going. I think we just got them done before the night. Lovely. Okay. Oh, he's taking forever as well. They take so long. So I want it on a faster... I want it going faster, but I can't keep up with the watering, so I can't have it going faster. This is the speed we've got now, guys. Yep. Okay. Some of them are getting closer. This is the last, I think this is the last batch I'll do, because this will unlock the final flower. And then I think I'm ready to end the chapter, and we can see if there's another chapter. But if I were a demo maker, I wouldn't give you another chapter. This is plenty to be playing with. I've got to leave something for the game, right? You know what this game needs? Sprinklers. maybe like make it really slow to get them, like so you get one sprinkler on each plant or something, rather than like, you know, a sprinkler for a whole shelf. Make it quite expensive. But that might be something that we can do, like, again in the full game. We're on day 50 now. Some of these are nearly done. And as I have less of them to care for, it will go quicker. Okay, so that's the left-hand shelf done. Bear, do you want like a different hat? I think you might like a different hat. You sure? He says he likes his green hat apparently. I'm not seeing any pruning to... Oh, there is pruning to do on it. I'll do that once all the watering is done. I'll start with this one because it's the closest one to being finished. She says, and then it isn't. Oh, I didn't... Ah, no, it's about to be night time. Oh, no. This is not good. Emergency plant rescue! Even the fully grown ones can have a problem. Alright, let's get all the seeds off them. Just because if they die, it's not the end of the world if I've already got the seeds, right? Phew, okay. Prune. Because the seeds were the big thing, right? it's not quite done apparently. Oh, now I know. Oh gosh, there's some real badly hydrated ones here. So let's get them sold, because the quicker I get them sold, the better it's going to be for me. The less I have to care for. Just trying to sort of give a couple of them a little bit of water, but mostly just trying to get them sold. Come on, get that pruning done, Sheila. It's like you're waiting and waiting and waiting for them to grow, and then it's all of a sudden it's like, you gotta get them all pruned. Ah! I did not deserve that one. I'm going to try and get them all sold. That'll buy me a tiny bit more time. Okay. Didn't realise that one had already been pruned. Done, all sold. Phew, that was rough. Right, let's go into the book and buy the final plant. And I think at that point we are going to, so that is a fungor, and that gives us also 4 seeds. We didn't manage to get the capsular book notes, so that's okay, but we did manage to get the dragon bloom ones. A plant variety bred on exotic islands in honor of the blue dragons that live there. It grows exuberantly at night and is said to glow. So I think that, my friends, is where we're going to leave it. So I am going to click on finish chapter 1. Chapter completed. So I imagine in the real game that would then start chapter 2. But for us, it does not. So I hope you enjoyed our time with the green book and the bear, because I certainly had a lot of fun with it. So yeah, if you liked it, then please do leave me a like below. If you'd like to see more demos and first looks, please subscribe and I can let you know when they're out. Hope to see you next time. In the meantime, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.